Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. Today, on the 6th Gen Slasher Spectacular, we will be taking a look at some more games that involve hacking, slashing, and brawling. Let us pull over to the list of games. Now, you might notice that something seems a bit strange compared to normal, specifically that we have somehow gone backwards in time, back to 2000, and are no longer in our 2002 list. This is because I made an error, and yesterday, while watching the excellent Sean Johnson on YouTube, I was watching his video on PS1 DC Comics games, and as I'm watching him play these Batman games, it occurred to me that I should have already played a PS2 Batman game in the form of Batman Vengeance, and I hadn't. And I was like, I've made a mistake. And so I went back to my notes, and it occurred to me I forgot to add the superhero games to the list. I know. It's very silly of me. I don't know how Blade 2 made it on there, but all the other superhero games somehow were not on the list as they should have been. So I updated the list with the superhero games. And while doing so, I thought, if I forgot these, I might have forgotten to add other games. And I noticed that I had not included Hidden Invasion, also from 2001. 2002 is the US release, I believe. Um, and so I was like, okay, I have two 2001 games I forgot to look at. So we're going to go back and do that. And since we're going back to 2001, I might as well add a couple of games that I had initially declined to add that I'll add now, since that would make potentially a whole show. And if we get through all four of these games, I also added Darkened Sky on the GameCube literally minutes ago. It's another one I had initially decided against including, but changed my mind. And Draken, which is, again, third game that I had debated whether or not to include, as a significant portion of it involves Dragonflight, but there is hack and slash components, so these two were not forgotten. They were just something I initially declined to include, and then since I was going back anyway, I thought, fine, we'll add these two. And then Haven was another one of the ones that I just forgot. So we have these three games added in addition to these four games, and there's more games going forward that I either forgot or changed my mind about, or in the case of this game, Pirates: The Legend of Black Hat, I had no idea existed. Somehow I missed it in my research. Same with like Shifters for 3DO. So from 3DO, not for 3DO. So we've added a handful of games. We did add, as you can see, superhero games to this list. There'll be superhero games. I don't think I've actually added them to the 2003 list yet, but they will be added to the 2003 list when I get around to that. So they are on my internal notes, though, of what games are being added. So we went from, let's see, what do my notes indicate here? Instead of the 23 games listed here, there should eventually be 31 games in total in our 2003 list, and our 2002 list ended up being 23 games long, although we've deleted most of the first half. So that's why it's only showing 17 here. So there you go. But so to start the day, we have to go backwards to 2000 and 2001. The 2000 game is EverGrace from Software. Like I said, EverGrace is not something I forgot. I had just initially decided against including it and have now changed my mind. So we're going to take a look at EverGrace. Primarily because I would have liked to include Otogi, I don't know how to pronounce it still. Their Xbox game But since we cannot do that, we are going to instead play this PS2 game that's not exactly a hack and slashy game, but involves some hacking and slashing, so we'll get some From Software stuff. Gives us a chance to talk about From Software. And that's always a good thing, right? So I think in its pre-Demon Souls, Dark Souls era, pre-Soulsborne, From Software was primarily known to most Western players as the makers of the Armored Core series. You might be familiar with some of their other mech games from the years on Xbox platforms as well. Chrome Hounds on the 360, or Full Metal Chaos on the original Xbox, for example. Or Metal Wolf Chaos, Metal Wolf Chaos is what they called that in the end. As well as a handful of others. They did a lot of mech games in that era. But even before the Xbox, they made a whole bunch of action RPGs on the PlayStation, and that is how they got their start with the King's Field games. And for the PS2 launch, they created this new action game that, I don't know if I'd quite call this an RPG. We'll see. They created this game for the PlayStation 2's launch called EverGrace, alongside Armored Core 2, of course. I have no idea. We'll play as this guy. I'm using an Xbox controller, so it does not have analog buttons, analog face buttons, that is, so I turned that feature off because I would need an actual PS2 controller to make that happen. I don't even think the DualSense has analog face buttons, so I don't think there's literally any way we can make that happen.
Are you... I thought you were dead. Did you have an accident?
What? Who are you?
No, I'm human, just like you.
You don't look human.
My name is Chrysalis.
You're human? You wouldn't be just some weird bird that can talk.
Believe me, I was transformed again.
Demon? You expect me to believe?
Monsters invaded our country. You don't know?
Outside?
Outside of here. This isn't your world. It's
What about it?
You're in Rubain.
I don't believe in such fairy.
I'm serious. Just take a look around.
Where am I?
The Rubain Empire. It's a...
Alright, and that's the story you get. That's it. That's the whole story.
You took the sword. Good. I'm so relieved.
I don't know what I think, but I do know that I'm...
Okay, now listen. That sword is called Palmyra Armaments. It's not a...
I know, it's magical. Right out of a fairy tale.
Wise guy. Think Palmyra Armaments can be upgraded with Palmyra pieces. You'll need a magician, and it still might not do you any... There are plenty of monsters, all kinds, all...
Okay, I will. If you're telling the truth.
Alright. So, your triangle button in this game does whatever action you have set here. I haven't equipped my sword yet, so right now it does nothing. But when I go in here and equip my sword here, and now normal attack, sword, right? See that? If I go to this, you can see there is chain combo as an option here, and here out in the main game, I can just hit the L2 button, and I have now that. The way combat works in this is you'll see my health bar has two different layers to it.
Look at this. It appeared out of nowhere when this place...
Sealed off.
You'll see. First you have to go to Castle...
This isn't some kind of trick.
Get serious. You don't know anything about it. So if you're one...
Okay, it's a deal. As long...
Listen up. We'll get along though. Okay, let's go to
Oops. So you'll notice that my life bar turns yellow here, right? That is because I have used it's my stamina meter, essentially. Right? You've played a From Software game. I have a stamina meter. So when I've used all my stamina, I can't attack anymore. It works just like a Souls game. I have a run button that also drains my stamina. Again, just like a Souls game. I do not have a dodge roll, unfortunately, so that is not like a Souls game. I also don't believe I have a block button. I'm 90% sure I don't. Pretty sure I don't have a block button. I don't think any of these do that. I don't remember a block button in this game. There he is. I've forgotten about it. I've gotten a nice leaf. You might be wondering, what does this leaf do for me? That seems like an interesting item. It's not actually a usable item. It's actually a hat. As you can see, all the blue numbers are numbers that will get better when I wear this leaf on my head. You can see that's all the numbers. There's no red numbers. At most, there's white numbers that are not changing, which are the attack numbers. Voila. I am now wearing the leaf on my head. I am now so much more well defended than I was just minutes ago without the leaf on my head. I hope you appreciate this. I did it for you. Oh, another enemy has appeared. I've hit them with my normal attack. Hitting them with my triangle button attack takes all my power in a single attack, and then I am stunned, as you are when you lose all your stamina in a From Software game. As you can see, because my power was low there, my hit did not do as much damage. So, as you get weaker, you both lose not only health, but attack power as well. So it is very, very helpful not to get hit in this game. We're gonna save here. I'm gonna overwrite my save from yesterday when I was making sure this game was going to run. And I'd forgotten how to play the game and I messed up a bunch. But luckily, I've now remembered how to play the game. So we're going to do much better this time. Yeah, so it's an interesting system where you want to try to hold off until your power meter is as full as possible before attacking, or else you're just not going to do a lot of damage. We need to talk to this old man here.
Hey, you! What? We're all going to die. You, me, everybody.
This guy's
Only
a
have a little time
fount of
left.
joy and
Then I need to know
happiness.
this right away.
And if you can,
Yes.
that's not funny. Get out of here.
This man seems to think I should not go to the castle that the human-bird hybrid lady seems to think I should go to. I wonder if it said bird in Japanese, or if there was some, Japanese, there's some sort of yokai or something that they used and that a Japanese person would know, and they were like, Americans not gonna know what we're talking about, we're just gonna have to call it a bird. So that's gonna be my guess, that was a issue with translation. Oh, I needed to talk to him one more time. Damn it. I messed up. just like in From Software games, to this day, you have to talk to the same character multiple times as he sits there before he tells you all of the important things you need to know. So, hold on. And just like in previous From Software games, in the Kingsfield series, and in many later From Software games, which are probably not going to be included in this.
I used to see. I'm asking.
I hear what you're asking. Okay. He's repeating himself. We know from Software games that means that we are done talking to this person. Nope, wrong button. That's a new hat, potentially. Hold on. This will make my resistance and luck lower, but every other number higher. And pretty significantly, right? My attack goes... So my strength goes from 108 to 124, my stamina from 155 to 173. And my H down there, I don't know what that is, goes up too. My health goes up. Yeah, I think this is worth taking the hit on my luck there to get all that, right? We should, we got hit, so we need to go back to the fountain now to heal. Unlike in later From Software games, going to this fountain does not respawn all the enemies because they just randomly respawn in here, regardless of what I do. It's, yeah, so From Soft released, oh, I don't know, probably at least 20 games on PS2, maybe more. And they're fairly heavy. Up there's the dog. They're fairly heavy in this action RPG like category. I would say the vast majority of them that are not mech games in the Armored Core series are action RPGs. They also released a series of like adventure horror games. Hold on, we've gotten legs now thanks to the dog. Nope. Sorry, armor thanks to the dog. My luck will go down by a lot, but everything else goes up by a lot. So we're gonna put on this nice shirt here that we've gotten. Now we have armor. I'm gonna make the probably poor decision to not go all the way back to the fountain to heal.
No, someone. Human must.
Uh-oh. We've been badly wounded. Hold on. I did pick up a life extract, which will heal me. So let's make use of that. And we need to back up a bit. And, let's make use of our... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, this is... Oh, he's getting ready to attack. Oh, he's still getting ready to attack. Oh, no. We need to, run. We need to run. We're going to return to the fountain, and then we're going to save. Well, we're going to go to the fountain, then we're going to go to the shop, and then we're going to save. Or maybe we're going to spend some time grinding. One of the two. I think we're probably going to spend some time grinding. It's an old Japanese RPG. We need to grind a bit. We're not yet powerful enough to be fighting that guy. See, we couldn't even kill this thing. We're going to go back over here where we found the hat. That was a leaf. Because we need more money. And often enemies spawn over here. I don't feel like doing it right now for whatever reason, but okay, fine, don't spawn over here. I feel like it's just random whether or not enemies decide to spawn in a specific area. Yeah, I have yet to figure out any sort of actual rhyme or reason to that. Oh, good, more life extract. Still don't have the most valuable thing. So we got one of those blue crests when we killed one of the bugs that... One of the flying enemies that shot us, those bugs, dropped a blue crest. That is what I'm trying to get more of. Because those are, in fact, how you essentially level up in this game. There's no experience, to my knowledge. You simply get those blue crests every once in a while. And when you do that, you use them to power up. So I'm hoping to get one of these bugs here to drop another blue crest, because they're the only enemies in this area, to my knowledge. Oh, that's an antidote. Yeah, we'll need that too once we get out of this area. So it's not a bad thing to have. I was going to have to buy one of those, so now I don't. No blue crest. That's tragic. Well, we do have a fair bit of money now, so let's go buy some shoes and some.
Greetings. Feel free.
So we have a hat, we have armor, but we don't have shoes. So we'll start with.
How much? Keep that in mind.
We can afford all but one of the shoes. All right, let's see what we got.
This one.
This will make my luck so much worse, and everything else much better. All right, this one.
This one.
Also make my luck worse, and everything else. I feel like not as much better. Was this one more expensive?
This one.
And what about this one?
This one.
This one will not make my luck nearly as much worse. Okay, and I think this looks similar to what we're wearing.
Some
Okay.
armaments can perform how this is the purest.
Okay. Let's see how much it costs to upgrade my sword. 750, right? We do not have 750, so we need to return once we have 750. First, let's put my shoes here on. Yeah, this makes everything a lot better now. Let's just quickly take a look at what armor he is selling.
This one.
Not really a major improvement.
This one.
This would improve quite a bit. Like, my defense gets much better. My crystal gets much worse, let's call it.
This one.
I don't really understand the pricing here. Let's hold off for now.
Good luck.
Half the time it feels like the feels like the prices have very little to do with how effective that armor looks to me. But maybe I'm misunderstanding some of those numbers. Ah. That's what we wanted. Sorry, they're calling it a fruit. Alright, 2 fruits though, that should be enough to actually get me strong enough to fight that dude. So each fruit, I can increase my stats here, you see? We'll use this to just do 1 of each. And then I guess we will increase our strength by 2, our stamina by 2, and our int by 1. Okay. So as we now are more powerful, thanks to Ow. Look, we didn't take nearly as much damage there. Oh no. We're doing so much better this time. And we got some ore now. Maybe we can make a new weapon with that eventually. I saved you.
Still alive. Oh, well. It doesn't make sense. Why you'd want to go there? I met a girl from Salta a while back. She was
Do you think that's my bird?
You wasn't destroying the Imp. Now it makes sense.
I see the crest on my hand. I don't think the game made any indication of where I was from, so I don't know. Am I from some sort of empire? I guess. Alright. I wonder if this is random or not. We're gonna do this because I have the thing to heal myself if it is. No, yep. That little dude on my back, he's poisoned. He indicates I'm poisoned. Luckily, I got the antidote, so we don't have to worry too much about that. We'll use this. Okay. What? Oh, he was still on my back, so he re-poisoned me. That's very unfortunate. I don't know how to get him off my back. I got a club there. It's not as good as my sword, so we're not going to use it. That's what happens when you attack with 0 power. We can't break that, so we're not going to worry about that because our health is draining away as we go here. Because of this guy on our back. I really should have opened that chest, but I felt like I should open the chest. You should see that that can happen. And now I regret that decision very much. Okay, can we jump off here? We sure can. Oh, that just kills us. That's just... We can't swim. We can jump off there, but we cannot swim. Well. There's no corpse runs in this game. You just load back to the last time you saved, which in this case is quite a while ago, unfortunately. Maybe we'll get lucky and get some more blue fruits here. We were. Did I talk to this man about the dog yet? We're gonna go see if we've discussed this the dog with this man yet or not. And then we're gonna make sure we save next time.
Hey, you! We're all going.
Then I need to know.
And if
Yeah.
that's get, have you? Are you? I'm asking. I'm asking.
Yep. I've not seen a dog yet, but I will soon, as we all know. See if we can make some more bugs spawn, and see if we can get some more blue fruits. No? Alright. Well, we'll then go up the mountain first. Interestingly, this is different from other From Software games. I think both before and after, you can still run when you have no stamina. It is actually just your attacks that are affected, which I much prefer. I think this is a smart thing. I guess in the Souls games, being able to run is a combat component more, so I understand why they don't do that. But let's put our armor on here. I just remembered a key thing about why that other armor is more expensive. I know why Hold on. We don't have enough yet for it, so we're going to continue on. We're also going to hope that we didn't get the circlet yet. We're still wearing our leaf here. I'm pretty sure that was just a random drop, so we just got to continue the grind and hope. If you're wondering, I cannot pick up that flower. Like, I can interact with it, but it tells me that I shouldn't pick it up. And so, I cannot. I have tried. The right stick does nothing in this game, as in many PS2 games. Why would they give you camera control? That's just insane. Go over here. See if we can get something to spawn. Nope. Oh. Come on, bug. Man. Well, let's go and I'll show you. Well, we should. What if
free.
we're gonna buy the armor? I don't think it's likely that that armor is going to drop anytime soon. So I'm gonna show you why.
Keep that in mind.
This one has the Palmyra Action Summon Tree. That is why it is more this one Flare Raid. That's why there's a difference between the costs there. So I assume Flare Raid's meant to be a better thing, but I actually really like Summon Tree, and so I'm actually.
This is the.
So we're gonna put on this one. And then can we sell
You pickle
this?
this one. It was a
Which will give us 700, which gives us enough to buy the boots we wanted.
That's a
They're not matching anymore. Okay.
good.
And so now we can switch to Summon Tree instead of our other skill, which will make this all much easier. And look at that, we got our blue fruit, which we needed. We have 3 blue fruits now. We have everything 1 here. Now we have whole extra ones we can give. We can make everything 3 now. Great. Okay. We can go replenish our health. And then we can actually save this time, so we don't have to do this all again. I think if I go to the shop and go back, it will automatically respawn more enemies. Let's try it.
Hello. Let
These are all very expensive, as you can see. I don't even know what they do.
please.
You know what we didn't get though is our headband thing. Oh yeah, it does respawn this dude at least, so we at least got something out of that. I feel like I hear a buzzing. Ah. Well, we'll see if that's enough grinding. We'll make use of this. I'm guessing int makes our magic better, and also we've lost a lot of luck, so we're gonna add more to that. I don't know what luck does in this context. I don't actually know what anything does in this context, but
No. You run.
I will now show you my tree attack. As you can see, it's pretty good. I think it's great, actually. It specifically lets me attack the enemy while being very far away from them and not taking any damage.
Oh, well, it doesn't make... I met a girl... No,
Okay.
you wasn't. Now,
I think you also hope you also die yourself, so I guess I'm not that offended. I guess on the positive side, since we now know and have seen that poison creature, we'll just open the second treasure chest and ignore the first one. Right? This is a much better choice. I feel significantly better about this than opening that second one, but I wasn't trying to hit that. I don't know how that happened. Let's save. Yeah, I have no idea what the different numbers there are meant to indicate. On the bottom right, that is, next to all those letters, I have no idea what any of that means. Unfortunately. Could not tell you for the life of me. Alright. I wonder if maybe that club can destroy that crystal. We'll try once we... Let's see, if we... put this club here onto my auxiliary weapon. Is there a new... no, it's not new item, and I can't just switch, right? What button could be a switch weapon that I have not pressed yet? D-pad? No, that's just that. Why even put it as my auxiliary weapon if it doesn't do anything? One would think I could... Nope. Alright. I'm sure there's some way to do this without... I'm sure there's some button that will do that for me, but I just don't know what it is. What if I just tap the circle button? Nope. Okay. No idea. No idea how to switch them outside of the menu. The idea that I can select both indicates that there is in fact a way to switch them, but I don't know what that way is. Alright, we gotta... oh no. Oh no. We just need to jump off here. We need to fight this dude. He's pretty powerful, but you know what he's not as powerful as? My tree attack. He's got the weakness of having no ranged attack, and so I can just, you know, walk away from him and then keep using my tree attack. It's pretty great. It makes this boss fight real easy. As you can see. Ow. There we go. Boss fight done. Got more ore. Got boots. Are they better than my current boots? Let's see. Nope, no demos, definitely not. Okay, we're gonna keep with the boots I had. We'll sell these boots. Okay, we got 2 paths we can go on. What does this path take us to? Ah, this takes us back to where we were. Yeah, okay. Noted. I understand where we are now. We're gonna go back here because the save crystal's over here. This just takes us, yeah, back to that. Okay. Oh, hello. A random dude there. Here and then disappeared. You see that, guys? I didn't make that up, right? Just a random dude. There for a second and then gone. Boom. Disappeared. Very strange. Oh. From running, you have to pause your running before you can actually effectively attack someone. Whoop. I finally got my headband back. What is this? Thanks? Do I hit it? How do I make it go? What is happening? Oh, it's this dude. He's back. I hit him. Now he's over here. Where is he now? Now he's over here. What the hell is going on with this thing? Where is he? Why is he like this? Ow. It seems it does not take damage from my tree. It's an unfortunate result. I got him. Anywho. Guard lift. I am on the guard lift. I seem to not be able to use it. What does this say again? Put on, take position, that miraculous power. I mean, I'm on it. I'm in position. Like, I don't have an item I can use here, right? The red fruit gives me twice as much stuff, so I can bring everything up to 6. Might as well do that while we're at it. But I have no idea how to use this thing. What is happening? I'm getting attacked again. It's another one of these guys. Where is he? How is he? I got him again. Ooh, look. Cleaver. Is that better than my sword? this gives me 126 of that. This gives me 51 of that. This gives me 99. And 99 green. It also makes it so I have no B, but have 450 W. It also has a slash combo. Here, we'll put it on for a bit and see what we think. And by a bit, I mean, I don't know what to do from here. Like, nothing seems... What if I put no action? Nope. I see. I can't use the tree because that requires B and I don't have B.
What's wrong, Darius? You want to use it? Well, you already have it, silly. You have to wear them to ride the... Ready?
I am... Yeah, I'm wearing them. Why didn't it work then? Like, I'm wearing the lifts, the boots, so... Why those boots specifically? I just bought those boots randomly. This whole thing is very strange, but okay. I have to wear these boots. Wait, I have an idea. Is she in fact actually talking about these boots? The ones that are guard boots. Yes. So you're saying I can't actually sell these boots because I need them to ride that lift. Well, that's frustrating, but okay. At least I understand now. Hello, bug. Which way should we go? That way is to the castle. That's what we're trying to get to, so let's go this way. Hello, creature. Oh. Interesting. You, it seems, cannot get damage from that. In that case, let's switch over back to this thing. How's it not dead? I got a net of some sort. Still can't use my summon tree for some reason. I don't know why. How do I get more B? It's another nest. Okay, what is it? That item I just got, is that equipment of some sort? Yes. It will make a bunch of my things better. And a bunch of my things worse. Yeah, let's stick with what we have. Orb of Atonement. What type of equipment is that? Is that a weapon? No. Is that this thing? No. Nope. Nope. Okay, it's not equipment at all. It's an item? What does it do? Removes curse. Okay, great. What does register mean? Oh, interesting. I guess maybe now I can use it outside of the menu somehow, but I don't know what button that would be. First go to the shop, and then we'll save.
Welcome.
Because, oh, well, you know what? Actually, first, we're gonna see what this stuff does.
This one.
That seems pretty powerful. Use tree my bee power. What does this do?
This one.
Gives me more lightning power.
This one.
Ice power.
This one.
Flame power.
This one.
And increase state recovery. I'm pretty sure.
This one. That's a...
See if I guess right and my tree. Nope, that's not B power. It's A power. What is B power then? Water is W probably. Lightning is B burn maybe? Or is H maybe heat? I have no idea. You know, since I can't use... Oh, I sold it, didn't I? So it doesn't matter that I can't use the power anymore.
Please.
Well, I spent all my money on a pendant for an item that it turned out I didn't actually have any use for, but I tried. We now have a lot of A power, if we ever need that. What does this have to tell us? A new bridge will be installed in the laboratory. So far, it seems difficult to handle. We'll do a test run tomorrow. We didn't have the blue and red spheres. Noted. Can we go up here? Did I remember to save? I don't think I did I? But I did waste all my money, so I guess if we die, we could figure out a way. We would have to redo a bunch. Honestly, we'd probably just stop at that point and move on to our next game, but... Oh. I got another Orb of Atonement. And actually, that's enough money to upgrade my sword. We're returning to the shop.
Hello.
So, as you can see, we could buy weapons, but we have several of them already. So we don't really need any more. But we can...
It's really deep.
Well, I guess we should probably repair our weapon.
I am the only one who...
So, as you can see, for 750, I could make this weapon better.
Is this okay?
This is what we'll do. Okay. And then, next time we have money, we need to actually repair everything. Jesus. Knocked us back pretty far, huh? Hello, bird. Who's stolen my blue orb? God damn it. Now I have to go to each of these nests, I bet, and see which one he put the orb in. Let's save. Go back here and see if you put the blue orb in this nest. Doesn't look like it, but also, as we can tell, things just randomly like to appear in this game when you're 2 feet in front of them, so, And also, hey, we can get more Orbs of Atonement then. There was another nest over here. Oh, you have a blue orb and you do. Now, did he steal the red sphere too, or just the blue one? Let's go to the other nest, just in case. Sure, we can collect some more money along the way. Jesus. You're out of nowhere on me. See, if we were at full health, we could kill these guys in one hit. But then I'd have to spend money on buying more healing potions, because there doesn't seem to be any fountain of healing around here. Draw distance in this game really makes it feel like a PS1 game. It turns out I did in fact need the red orb, but I went to all the nests and I didn't find a red orb. This is a very unfortunate result. But I have to find the blue orb first. It's the type of thing where I had to go in the correct order. And if I had gone to this one last, I would have in fact found the red orb. Or did I possibly not stand close enough to this? The red orb was here all along? Doesn't look like it. Nothing I'm doing here seems to indicate there's a red orb. Okay. That's all the nests. There are no more. Right? We'll go back this way, but I don't recall there being a nest over here. maybe I'm mistaken, and there was. Jesus. We really need to figure out how to use our item. Ah. Okay. That was my jump attack I used there that I got for upgrading my sword here. And use it again. Didn't help. Still blocked it. Okay. Yeah, I still don't see any orbs here. Jeez, these guys just like keep Why couldn't you do this earlier when I was trying to grind? Now I'm just trying to get back to get into this castle and you have to disappear forever. I'm gonna walk back over here and double check that there was in fact not a red orb here. I'm 99% sure. Turn around. Where? There you are. These just keep randomly appearing on me. Okay. There's no chance that there was both orbs in the same nest, right? Oh. That's just dumb. Why put 3 nests if both the orbs are going to appear in the same one? I feel cheated. I feel like I overthought this, and that's my fault, I guess. I should have just hit the button on that nest twice. We can fix everything now, at least. This is good.
Welcome. It's really... This one?
Okay.
It's this one?
Go, repaired. I feel like I should buy different armor since I can't use the abilities of the armor I have. So what if I like were to sell this one? I need to unequip it. Oh, it's broken.
It's really...
I understand now why
This one?
it is not letting me use its ability. It is because it was broken. Okay. I'm much happier now. See how my sword is doing.
This one? This one? This one?
Okay. Everything has been fixed.
You have good. These no, you can let.
We can also buy these while we're here.
This one? That's a
What is this one? Oh, that's that good. He's very expensive. Let's buy all the other ones instead.
This one? That's a bar. This one? That's a...
We'll let that weed
Good.
Ow. What happened to the bluestone? We had placed it here mere minutes ago. Did the bird come and steal the bluestone again? No bluestone here this time. Watch it that this time the bluestone is going to be at one of the other nests. Yep. Ow. So maybe W is weapon, and then hat, and then B is boot. L is... I'm thinking like A is like amulet.
Here we are, Castle Roubaix. The monsters did a job on it.
It still looks good from the outside. Okay.
We're gonna defeat... I mean,
Demon.
he's the one who destroyed this empire. If you defeat him, you'll be able to...
So tell me more about...
I think it's easier. Okay, we're not...
Okay, we made it into the castle. This was where I was attempting to get to before we stopped, and we have succeeded. Found another mushroom. Noted. Anything? No. Okay. You know what? We should go to this save point before we do anything else. Oh, and I should show, now that I spent all that money on all that creature stuff, so I should show you guys what that does for me. Now that I have that creature stuff, then each of these creatures, it tells me all of its details, you know, that it's weak against that type of damage, good against that type of damage, and what its abilities are and all that. So, you know, I have that now for every enemy that I just spent the money purchasing stuff for. I received the Heavenly Sphere. Is that an amulet? No. Then my guess is it's an item. No. Is it a hat? Nope. Okay, I have no idea what a heavenly spear does for me or how I would go about using it. Okay. This creature healed from. Let's try this. Oh, that didn't work at all. Oh no. Run. Okay, I seem to have gotten cursed, maybe? Let's use this. Okay. And this. And switch to my tree. See if this guy is weak against trees by any chance. That do damage to him? I couldn't even tell because of the camera. Yes, that does in fact do damage to him. Okay. Thank God I have my tree magic here. So is this hurting my thing every time I use it? A little bit, right? But it is, once more, an effective solution that is, like, I wonder, hold on. You know what's going on? I have the club on for some reason. Oh, it's a weapon. Hold on. It makes everything but my attack significantly better. Right? Somehow I did the thing where I switched to my club, and I don't know how I did it. It's the thing I've been trying to do, and I did it, but I don't know how. Anything back here? I did it again. How did I do it? Look, I'm using my sword now. What did I press? How did I do this? I clearly hit the correct button to make this happen. Man, I am at such a loss. I don't know how I did it. Clearly, I've been doing it because I switched. I'm back on. What the fuck, man? We're gonna stop in just a second. I want to look at the is it under status? There's a tutorial section. Quick change. Is that what we want? Press X and then triangle, or by pressing the right stick quickly. Oh. Okay. I literally would never have thought of using the right stick as a button. But in this game, it seems it is used as a button. Hello, blobs. that doesn't do anything for me. Hold on. We're gonna use the tree here. No, that did nothing. That did absolutely nothing to him. Did not even actually hurt him. What does the game want me to do here? How strange. Alright. Oh, my poison not, first. Moria. Like the mines, but spelled differently. Nope, can't break that. I thought that was something glowing over there, but it was just a texture scene. This doesn't do anything. Alright. There's literally nothing in here. It's a giant empty space. Yeah. Literally nothing at all on that floor. That's just weird. I'm in a room with another treasure chest. As well pick up the soul of the goddess. And this pot. Now I can't get out of the room. Okay. That was great. Let's see what the soul of... Is the soul of the goddess one of these? Nope. Is it a weapon? Nope. Is it an item? Yep. It is for the statue of the Royal Guardian Royal Guardian Goddess. What does this do? This lets me upgrade my thing. What does this do? Or do I give it to the dude and he gives me something? We're just gonna go up and ignore these guys because they seem to serve no purpose. I'm so glad I wasted my time coming up here. I mean, I feel like that statue thing is probably important. Can I use it now? Nope. Something just... It's like they're not even really hurting me. Yeah. Might as well pick up another Orb of Atonement while we're at it. Alright, we're just gonna go up to this save point, see if we can give the dude, these mushrooms. The dude in the shop, these mushrooms, see if he actually likes those, and otherwise, we're done.
You picked those. Ah, how kind of you.
Oh, thanks. Would you like another mushroom? Alright.
This one?
This one's just better at everything, so we're gonna buy this one. Okay. For that. How much money do we have left? I didn't even pay any attention. You know what? Let's...
You picked those.
We don't need this pot. It's worth it everything. We don't need this leaf. It's worth it everything. We don't need this nest. It is... Well, okay. Keep the nest. It is better at some things.
This one, it was a...
Okay. We still cannot buy this because we still don't have enough money for that. You can't sell these because we need them.
You picked up.
This club has done nothing for us, though.
This one?
Literally nothing. So we are going to sell it. We now should have enough money to at least be able to see. I wish we could at least see the specs, even if we couldn't, actually use it. So this one gives us a lot more luck, but lower resistance, and way less resistance to various special things. So I don't think it's actually worth it. Alright, let's fix what we have instead.
Really? This one?
I forgot we also picked up that royal robe. We could see, let's take a look at what that royal robe could have done for us. It has no action, and it's worse at a lot of stuff. Alright. And the boots here.
This one?
This one gives me a dash, but is worse at all of its stats.
This one?
This one gives me a float, but is worse on a portion of its stats.
This one?
This one also has no action like the one I have. Gives me worse luck, but better of everything else.
That's a... You picked...
It thinks they're better. Okay. We'll put them on. Those are just silly looking. That's just silly, but okay. Okay, we're gonna save here, and that will be the end of our playthrough of, what is this game called? EverGrace. So I remember now. Look at this thing. These are silly boots. I'm wearing silly boots now. Anyways, okay, that's EverGrace. The From Software joint. Time to rank it. Okay. So the rankings today, of course, see the Capcom trio at the top, and down at the bottom is Oni, Godai, and Blade 2. EverGrace, I think, is significantly better than those. It has a fair deal of depth. The camera is quite frustrating, honestly, and if it were better and if it explains its systems better, I think this would be a top 5 game for us, but it doesn't. That said, I think it's still easily a top 10 game for us. Let's see. Is it better than Rune? I think so. I enjoyed playing that a lot more than Rune. I think its systems are more interesting, and its combat is more interesting. It has a lot of the elements that would later appear in the Souls games, just not as refined yet, but still an interesting early take. Blood Rain, likewise, I think the combat... I did not like the combat in Blood Rain, so I'm going to say that the combat here was actually better than Blood Rain's. I think that's probably going to be a fairly hot take, but that is my personal opinion. I also think I preferred this to Enclave, and probably to Seven Blades as well. Yeah, I think I'm not going to put this in the top 5 because of the issues with the camera. But I am gonna put it at position number 6. So there you go, EverGrace, our new number 6 in the rankings. Next up, hold on, let me kill this and these. Okay. Next up, that was our 2000 game. We now have 3 games from 2001, starting with the game that brought all this into being, Batman Vengeance. This was also released on the PlayStation, on the GameCube and Xbox. This is the PlayStation 2 version, but this is the one I grabbed. It would be a launch game, I believe. Should be, if not at right day of launch, then probably month of launch, because this is a 2001 release, and that's when those systems came out. Maybe it was PS2 exclusive first. I don't think so, though. I'm pretty sure this is, I think this is fairly close to a launch game for the GameCube and Xbox. Let me make sure this is showing up for you guys here. Yes, great. Okay. That's good enough. This is, as you can probably tell from the art here, based on the animated show, not on the comics or the movies at the time. the bitrate on this cutscene here is very low. My apologies. Nothing I can do about that. Alright, Joker has seemingly captured this girl, as it says, a girl to die for, and we are gonna go rescue her. Because we are Batman. We are the night. It's too bright. Too bright. Okay. As Batman, we have a jump. We have punches. We have... I thought we had kicks, but maybe not. Press the X button to jump. I was just telling you guys about that very thing. Whoops. We can climb. Oops. Can nearly fall. We can open doors. You know, Batman things.
Bomb!
We need to get out. We need to flee. This is Ubisoft's first game on our list so far. They made a second Batman game several years later we will get to eventually. But yeah, this is one of their first games for the new systems. I'm sure they put out a version of Rayman 2 for all of them because they do that for every time a new system launches. Oh, maybe they put out a version of Rayman 3. It might have been later. But anyways, in addition to Rayman, of some sort, I'm sure was launched alongside the PlayStation and GameCube and probably Xbox, we also got this Batman game. There's the Joker right there. I think it looks pretty freaky in this. I like his design.
Mary had a little boy whose neck was in the noose. For every payment Mary misses, Joker lights up you. If you live through this, you get one more chance. 5 million or Tony takes a permanent nap. Jay.
Did she disappear? She disappeared. Save was successful. Good to know. That was a really complex gameplay sequence. I hit triangle there. And that was it, actually. That was all I did. I hit triangle. Didn't even move an analog stick, just hit triangle. That was the entirety of gameplay in that. And now we get to watch yet another cutscene. Starting to feel like the bouncer again.
Run a profile on this woman. Her name's Mary Flynn.
Sure. Is she in some kind of trouble?
It's the Joker. And maybe more. Something about this woman doesn't add up. I'm gonna work on the obstacle course. Run Alfred's training program for me.
Sure thing.
I'm so glad that Batgirl is being Oracle in this and not Batgirl. But, Oracle did not exist in the TV show. So maybe a, poor characterization of Batgirl. I'm gonna give you a hint. The training course is down here. You will never figure this out. Or at least, like me, you'll spend like 20 minutes wandering in circles trying to figure out where the hell this training course is meant to be. But the answer is it's down here. Oh, that's so much explanation, and they just give you a nice little screen thing to tell you that you can do this to switch to your different things, including your bat grapple here. And now I'm playing in first person. And hold on, controls are inverted. Hold on. Invert crosshair. Off. Back. Okay, great. Now we can play this game normally. So yeah, at times this game switches to being a first-person shooter of sorts whenever you're using your gadgets. Whoops, I fell. My B. We need to... There we go. Miraculously, I already know how to glide.
Good show. With a little...
Alright, now he's telling me that by hitting this, I can now switch to my batarangs and then throw my batarangs.
Very good, Master. Of course.
And now he's telling me, whoops, there's no lock on in this game, unfortunately. There's no manual lock on. As you can see, he did eventually lock on himself.
Let's try a small...
Alright, and then our last gameplay mechanic is stealth, because of course it is. You can see there's a laser here, there's a wall here. We hit this button, and now we are in stealth mode. Out of stealth mode. Alright. Nope, that's not what I want. How do I get out of... Oh yeah, it was triangle, wasn't it? There's no way that I can tell to actually adjust the camera in any way whatsoever in this game. It's the main frustrating thing about it that is going to lower its ranking, I assure you. Like, I can go into first person, of course, like so, but there is no way for me to actually adjust the camera well in third person. So, that is quite frustrating. Alright, so here I have a time dive. I need to catch this teddy bear here before it falls. So I hold down triangle to make myself dive faster. And that's it.
Wonderful.
Miraculously, the game does not actually tell you that getting that teddy bear within a time limit is your goal.
With no answers.
So that took me like 10 minutes when I first tried it.
Well, Toby was reported kidnapped to the police 4 days ago. Before that, nothing. Didn't go to school. Wasn't even born. Same goes for Mary. I've got an address on the apartment she just moved into, and that's it.
That's impossible. Nothing else at all?
Not a thing. I don't know if you can save these people, Batman. They're already ghosts.
Not now, Pooh. My audience who waits. After that, we're home free. Our friend in tights takes the bait, takes a dive, and then we string him up and drop him in the trig. Any questions?
Yeah, well, boss, a couple of the guys and I were thinking that since we're fighting the bat and all that, maybe we're not getting paid as much as we should. I mean, when I was working for the Penguin, we were getting benefits in a 401k.
Well, now you're working for Mr. J, you chowderhead. He'll do what he says and take what he gives and hope it is not a bullet.
Baby, you're the best.
Okay. Well, let's assume we're meant to jump over here. I should note that tutorial was all I've played of this. I just wanted to make sure it would work, and now that I have done that, once I did that, I stopped. I don't get why we need to enter first person to do this. Whoa. We got him. Now, which way did we come from? Which way were we going? I'm gonna guess we needed to go this way. I'm hitting the jump button here every time. It's just not actually functioning. I found the apartment of the lady I rescued. Well, this didn't work at all. Let's just start the whole level over. That seems like the right choice. We've clearly messed up so badly, we cannot we're done. What is... okay. I feel like back grapple should be, you know... oh, I forgot there's another dude down there. Hold on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, man. This game controls very poorly.
Who's there?
Oh. God, arrest him.
What the?
Or else I forgot to arrest the other one down there, but, you know, such is life. Hey, look, is this a health thing? I needed that. How do I get out of here? This whole idea that I need to go into first person to use any of my gadgets is kind of insane. Or, you know, maybe just play the whole game in first person. Like, that also would work. I'd accept that. But, like, why did I need to be in first person for that to happen? You've been arrested. You know, like, a lot of these concept musts, mind you, are not bad, per se. They're a lot of... They're not that dissimilar from the concepts that would be used... What? What if I wanted to get up here? No? Like, this whole thing is just weird. Right? Like, why can't I grapple up to any point on here? In fact, why can't I just jump and then pull myself up? I'm freaking Batman. Right. What am I even meant to do here? Where am I even trying to get to? One would assume I have to be up here because, you know... But what am I supposed to do? There's no other grapple point, right? There's really nowhere else that I can see to go. I mean, you might think, oh, I can go in those doors, but it doesn't seem like. I'm going to try one more time. Oh, okay. That door I can go in. That was my issue. Why wouldn't I have guessed that the identical door that I couldn't go in the other one, I could go in this one? Ah. See, like, this door at least tells me it's locked, so I understand that these are doors that I might want to be able to use. But... You're under arrest. I don't know what for yet, but clearly you've been involved in a crime. Which way are we trying to go? Once again, this game suffers from the nonsense of having no idea where you're supposed to be going, and everywhere looks the same. Pressing the R1 button will return to a... I've done that and it hasn't happened, but thank you for telling me. I'll give it another shot next time, see if it works. Nope, I'm trying to arrest him, not... Okay, he's just gonna have to, he's gonna get back up. There's really nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Can I jump over this? No. Okay, why did I want to be here then? These controls are so bad.
Who's there?
Whole handcuffing thing really doesn't work. Not that it really matters, but yeah, just it doesn't work. God damn it. Oh, fuck you. Which is the way I'm just trying to get to, this way, right? And then we need to hit that. This game didn't get good reviews when it came out, but it didn't get, like, awful reviews, so I was, you know, hopeful it was going to be at least okay. But my hopes have disappeared. Why do I not have my... And, you know, to be fair, a lot of games from this era in this genre just don't hold up very well, as we've seen. I mean, they hold up better than their PS1 era counterparts, but, you know, especially here early on, it's really not that big of a difference in a lot of cases. And so, do I not have any... Okay. I was like, They told me I'm supposed to arrest them after this, so I'm gonna try to do it, but... Alright. Fuck, man. Let's try going into first person. And then we'll go back into third person. Like, I shouldn't have to do that. That's dumb. We made it.
This isn't what you think, Batman.
Excuse me, I need to arrest you.
The Joker's after you.
He's gone. He took my...
Toby?
Yes, Toby, my son. He took my son. He says he'll kill him unless I can pay him $5 million. I don't have that kind of money.
Are you sure he has the boy?
He sent me this. Said if I didn't believe him, he would send... Oh.
Take this. Press the button if you're ever in trouble.
Here's my prediction. I think that that lady is in fact Harley Quinn in disguise. And there is no Toby.
Any evidence that Mary could come up with $5 million?
No way, that's insane.
Joker's insane, but not stupid. He must know something about Mary we don't.
So what do we do?
We play along until we get to the bottom of this.
The transmitter you gave Mary last night. It's coming from Gotham Bridge.
Right.
I think I hear something. Batman!
Okay, one dude arrested.
Come out where I can see.
I do appreciate that they got the whole cast of the show, it seems, here. That definitely at least sounds like the voices of Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill. And I forgot the name of the girl who plays Batgirl, but that sounds like all of the voice actors from the show, as far as I can tell, at least. So that's positive. And visually, like, I don't think the visuals work very well as a video game, but they are very compelling just as visual artwork. I mean, this is back where we came from. The animated series is, I think, one of the best drawn TV series of all time, and so basing it off those designs is, you know, definitely not a bad choice. Where am I trying? What am I trying to do here, even? But yeah, there's so little clarity about what it is this game wants you to do ever. Right? Like, I don't even know what that button does, too. It's like this button here, right? Is that a block button, maybe? Could be. I have no idea. I've never used it. Like, do I maybe need to go up here and then leap? Let's try that. Let's see if there's a way I could get higher from here, maybe? No, it doesn't look like it. Right, and that just is going to knock me back to where I was. Nothing in here. Nothing here. Let's just make sure I mean, every other time it's given me indication when I can use this, but since I don't see anything else, we'll see, but it doesn't look like there's anything I can do here, but we'll stay in first person and will give me a better perspective of the environment, at least, I guess. But I'm not seeing anything. Right? This. Hey, I don't know. Like, honestly, my guess is I can grab onto one of these things when I jump up. It's just the game gives me absolutely no indication whatsoever which of those things I can, in fact, actually jump up on. And see anything else I can do? Can't go in here. Something there, clearly, but not that I can get to, that I can see. Not any other... I don't have anything else. I guess I could throw my batarang at this thing, see if that helps. Nope. I don't know, guys. I may have made it look like this game was slightly too good when playing the tutorial because I had seen what to do, but this is how I spent the first tutorial level as well. Just running in circles. Trying to figure out what the hell the game wanted me to do at any point, because it is never clear what the game wants you to do next. I feel like I have done everything I could conceivably do at this point. Like, I, for the life of me, cannot think of how... Like, I can't get around this, you know? Like, there's no conceivable way unless I can, you know, somehow grab onto one of these that I could get around this here. Right? There doesn't seem to be any... Hold on. Wait, this is nothing. What does that indicate? Why is it red? Oh, I'm not on the grapple. Switch over to the batarang again, I guess. Okay, I guess I can blow those up. Does that change anything? No, and I have a limited number of them, so it's not like that really helps me very much. Well, that's, I think gonna be Batman Vengeance. It's, awful. It controls like complete and utter trash, and is, boring. The levels are confusing, and overall, I consider it, one of the worst games we played on this series. Not to hint where I'm planning to put it or anything. Why does this keep not showing up? There we go. Okay. Let's give it a ranking. Batman Vengeance. Is it worse or better? Let's start again at position number 10 with Rune. It is significantly worse than Rune. Rune we were able to get fairly deep into. The combat wasn't great in Rune either, but it was certainly better than this, which was just mashing one button repeatedly. Is it better than Lord of the Rings The Two Towers? No. Lord of the Rings The Two Towers had way too many cutscenes. Though it was based on a movie, but the combat was certainly more in-depth and enjoyable, and I could generally figure out what the game wanted me to do. Is it better than Warriors of Might and Magic? No, I don't think it is either. Warriors of Might and Magic had a solid progression system, and quests, an interesting setting. It had poor performance and visuals and weak combat overall, but definitely better than this. How about Hunter the Reckoning? Still not better than Hunter the Reckoning, which had, again, just more enjoyable combat and a more interesting setup. I think this has more interesting visuals and presentation for sure, and the lack of any sort of progression system in Hunter the Reckoning really, I think, hurt it quite a bit. So I think we're getting closer, but I think I would still take Hunter the Reckoning over this. The Bouncer. At one point, our worst game, a game where you spend more time watching cutscenes than playing, but the playing you do is nowhere near as bad as this game. So we're going to keep this below The Bouncer. We're now down into our real bad games. Everything from here down is real trash. EOE. That game also has awful combat, is also incredibly confusing, with complete shit controls. And it doesn't even have the advantage of looking good and having good voice acting. So I'm going to say this is better than that. So let's call this our new number 15. There we go. All right. Let's move on to our third game of the day, Hidden Invasion. This is from Toka. We've played several of their games before, including, I believe it was called Legend on PS1 and Soul Fighters on Dreamcast. They make beat 'em up games, among other things. And so this is their final beat 'em up game, I believe, before they went under. And so let's see how it holds up. Make sure you guys are seeing everything clearly. Hold on. Looks good. Why is this? This should be... All right, screw it. It looks like it's working. Long story short. All right. We can play as this dude or this girl. We played as a dude in the other one. We'll play as the girl in this one.
My name is Karen Bright. I'm an ex-Marine, now working for the police, operating in danger areas. One day I was transferred to our new world president's prestigious capital, Alpha City. They sent for people like me for dangerous missions, and yet this city didn't have a reputation for being a troubled area. On that day, they asked me to overpower a gang of terrorists that had besieged the city hospital, plunging the whole area into a state of terror. Any police squad could have dealt with it easily. It was a bit fishy. But instead, my boss had canceled my holidays to send me there. That really put me in a bad mood.
I'm sorry, a terrorist squad has taken over a hospital, but any old police force could resolve this, and they have multiple bombs going off in minutes. But I'm struggling to see your logic here, lady. Let's see what our other... We've got a punch, we've got a kick. These guys suffer from the age-old beat-em-up problem of having way too much health. There we go. I think we got them all. This arrow is driving me crazy. Just point in one direction, please. Jesus. Found the bomb. Well, I found one of the bombs. Gotten a gun. This definitely looks like something any police force in the world could handle. I don't know what they're talking about. Luckily, they placed these two very close together. Uh-oh. You know, most police forces I know of are quite good at taking down terrorist armies. It's usually one of their specialties. Someone try shooting me there? I feel like I'm getting hit by something, but I don't. Oh. Okay, let's move on. My gun's run out of bullets, fortunately. Oh, I found another gun. Ow. I guess I should have probably punched this dude first. We did it. Well, I can say, I guess, that this feels better than the studio's previous titles. Not that that's saying very much. And it looks a tiny bit better than the Dreamcast game, I think. But, you know, one would hope, because it was 2 years later and on a system significantly more powerful. We got them all. What the hell is up with these controls? Whenever the camera changes perspective, the controls don't change along with it. It's very strange. Is this where I'm supposed to go? I think I died. Luckily, this seems to be the type of game where you just immediately respawn. What is it talking? What does it want me to do here? Am I just supposed to beat up every terrorist that comes out off of these trains? Is that the plan here? Controls are so bad. How did they make worse controls than they had made in their previous games? Get the hospital key card from the terrorists. Okay. Oh, this camera's not good. Guys, this camera's real bad. It might be one of the worst cameras we've faced yet. And, like, it has a really big impact on the playability of the game. Like, more than most others. What? Why are you giving me this angle? What is going on here? The camera angles here are just... And there's no... Like, I can hit the button to... That just takes my gun out, right? That, I guess, throws a grenade? I didn't even know I had such an option. Okay. Just to be clear, this game was not originally made with 16:9 monitors in mind, so that's why the fade outs look very strange here. It is because they're just fading out the part of the screen that would have actually been on the screen. That found one of them. There's no arrow this time to, wait, I found another one. It's over here. I'm right next to it, trying so hard to do something about that, but the camera really doesn't want me to. Let me pick up the shotgun with the more ammo. We're getting shot again. Once more, I can't see from where because the camera sucks. Does this room have a bomb in it? Doesn't look like it. Is this door open? No. Are these even doors? Who knows? Why did I heard the beeping there? As if there was a bomb right here. Maybe it's above me? I'm gonna guess it's above me. I certainly don't see one here. There it is. Well, this gun does take out the enemies in a single hit, which is nice. It takes forever to fire. I got it. I made it to the exit. Or I made it... I can make it to the exit. I got all the bombs. This game is somehow worse than their previous games. I don't understand it. It's better than that Batman game we just played. I can say that much right off the bat. Fuck this camera. What am I doing finding key cards? Be shot from somewhere. What is shooting me? Okay, is that one of the key cards I needed was there? Maybe, hopefully. Oh my god. Getting shot by random things again. Control room access card. Operation Room Pass. You know, I might have spoken too soon. This might be worse than that Batman game. This is so bad. Oh, we got the intensive care card now. How nice. And enemies are just literally appearing out of nowhere. Just literally nowhere. We were just in the room seconds ago and enemies just spawned. Like, they're just coming from nothing. And the camera is so bad. Like this. We're gonna have to look at the list before I say this definitively, but this might be the worst camera we've seen so far. And it also has no control capabilities whatsoever. No options to control this camera. Not a single one. Honestly, this entire thing is making me incredibly nauseous. We're gonna have to stop playing soon. Not because it's too hard, but because I literally cannot physically keep playing this. It is literally making me sick. This camera is spinning around like an actual, like, demon. Yeah, I gotta stop. I'm sorry. I have to stop. It is, a nauseating experience trying to play that. That camera is that bad. I was really feeling sick. Holy shit, is that bad. Is it? I know we only played that for like 15 minutes. I'm sorry. I would have played more if I could, but I could not handle it. It is truly awful though. Is it worse than Batman Vengeance? At the beginning, I was going to say no, because the combat is certainly better, but that camera, man. Like, no other game on this list has made me physically ill. I can say that much. So, at the very least, that's going to put it down into the Godai and Oni range. Is it actually worse than Oni? Is it actually worse than Oni? I think it is. I think that camera makes it straight up the single worst game we've played yet. We're gonna put Hidden Invasion as our new absolute bottom tier trash game. Holy crap. I really was not expecting something to drop below Batman Vengeance today, but actually I was, because I might have saved the worst for last. All right. I'm not looking forward to this. This is The Shadow of Zorro, released exclusively in Europe for the PS2 by TDK, no, by Cryo? Who do I even have as the listed? Different publishers published it in different countries. I believe Cryo is the publisher I have of note here. Developed by In Utero, but I believe we will see Cryo's logo here. Yes. Cryo is a French publisher who made many bad game in their time. And this is just one of them. Might be one of the worst. All right, let's bring the footage up. You guys can take a look at this trash. There are no widescreen patches, no 60 frame per second patches. It runs at 50 frames per second, but it is a PAL game, so that's it. And here we go. This is maybe overstating the scope of Napoleon's success
you will now
in Spain.
learn what it costs to defy the Emperor. Murderer! You shall burn in hell!
Fuego.
Are you all right, Father?
It's nothing, my son. Just old wounds making themselves known. But I feel better now.
Ah, Don Alejandro, I found you at last. I need your help. The new captain of the city will arrive in a few hours and...
Oh, new Capitan, you say?
Yes,
Father, we have to pay homage.
And perhaps have a reception in his honor.
I must say I was not expecting that much.
Now, Sergeant. Go gather your men and let us take care of the rest.
Oh, 1,000 thanks. Don Alejandro, Don Diego.
Diego.
What is the matter?
Let me introduce El Señor Don Alejandro de la Vega and his son Don Diego to you. Capitan Fuertes.
My homage.
De la Vega. This name sounds familiar to me. Where are you from, exactly?
From Saragossa, Capitan. You certainly know it.
Saragossa, of course. A page of our history we should rather forget.
But which some will never forget, Capitan.
If you please, follow me. I will show you your quarters.
Can't you pay attention?
I'm terribly sorry, Senorita. Please forgive my clumsiness.
Good day, Señor de la Vega.
It's all very compelling stuff. So are we saying this is taking place years later, after the events? Of Napoleon's invasion?
Oh, I beg you, please help us. They took my husband. They will kill him if you do nothing.
Now, calm down, Senora. Please drink this and tell me everything.
It's the woman, senor. The woman who came with the new Capitan. She came with soldiers. She said that Juan Felipe stole the tax money. He had no time to defend himself. They knocked him out and took him away. They will kill my husband, Senor de la Vega.
No one will get killed, Senora. At least, not without an investigation.
But my husband is innocent.
Then he will be quickly cleared of suspicion. You won't have to worry. I will visit Capitan Fuertes this very evening and sort all this out.
1,000 thanks. Senor de la Vega, 1,000 thanks.
Bernardo, prepare my coach.
Father, let me take care of this.
No, my son, I know Fuertes. And if he plans to do here what he did in Saragossa, he has to be stopped now. Don't be afraid, my son. Nothing will happen to me. Fuertes may sometimes be an animal, but he isn't crazy. On the other hand, I would like you to get some information on the woman he came with.
I'll take care of it, Father. Saddle my horse, Bernardo. Yes, Bernardo.
Was that him saddling my horse? That hand motion? Alright. As you can see, we are Zorro. And that is a guard. I can... Where's the button? Nope. Nope. There we go. One. Then... Oh, which is the button to pick up? There we go. Bullets. Then can I... No. Alright. Right. Let's move on. This is a fully rotatable camera, is what I have right here. I'm rotating this camera with my own free will. This is refreshing. Refreshing. Right here. Oh, that's not the button I wanted. There you go. I got a bag of stolen money. Which is the button? Oh, we gotta do the sword fighting part now. Would you believe that the sword fighting in this, the hacking and slashing, is in fact entirely done through QuickTime events? And that literally nothing happens, and then the dude just drops. And that's it.
Hey!
Oh, whoops. I woke him up by running. Have to fight him now. And they're all just these 4 buttons. Whoops. And when you mess up, you take a little damage there. And if you don't mess up, which you won't very often because they're really easy, then you just knock them out for a couple seconds. But you cannot kill them. Even the gun does not in fact kill them. Like, you're given plenty of time, so you can, you know... It's not like you have to do this instantly, so it's very difficult to actually mess this up badly enough to lose. At least from what I've seen. And if you somehow do mess it up badly, I don't know what would happen, because I've never managed to mess this up enough times to actually warrant that. Oh, hello. You got back up. I have to hit you again. Like I said, I thought maybe the gun would provide a more permanent solution, but nope. He just gets up after a couple minutes anyway. Does not matter. This is it. This is the game. You walk around these areas, and either you use stealth in what has to be an extraordinarily dumb decision, or you just play this mini game with these 2 QuickTime events to knock out the guards and then just continue on that way. That has been my strategy. I got more bullets. If you're wondering, can you do anything with that chest? Because it certainly looks like you should be able to. As far as I can tell, the answer is no. In this room, for whatever reason, you cannot rotate the camera. This one has its own preset camera positions. This room, now again, I can rotate the camera. Because we're not in a room now. We're in a... Like, I get what they were trying to go for in that Zoro, you know, is a warrior of the people. He's not a killer, and so you're trying to, and he's not like a superhero. He doesn't have magical powers, so you're trying to, stealth around and not, fight each and every one, because you know, it's not something the character is normally capable of doing. But they've done such a poor job of it that it is in fact actually the easiest option still to go around and beat everyone. And again, they just fall down. They don't even show them falling. They just fall. It's among the most ridiculous things I've ever seen. Right? Like, it's pretty insane. Except for that one time I purposefully messed up to show you. I've come nowhere close to actually failing one of these. And even then, I didn't fail it. I messed up one sequence and still won. Is this where we came out? No, right? So we should be able to go in here. Can we not go in here because this guy saw me? Hold on. Where'd he go? He literally disappeared. Okay. I made it to the linen room. What are we doing here? My wanted poster is the save thing. All right. Again, like, I could stealth past this guy, but these combat encounters are so easy and take such a short amount of time that I might as well just get seen, knock this dude out, and then just continue on my way. And since, as far as I can tell, that's it. You've seen everything, to my knowledge, that exists. I got a bomb. Yeah, but this is all the mechanics I've seen so far. You've seen everything I've seen. This whole thing is so ridiculous. I seem to be missing a key. So when one of the doors is red, it indicates that you need a key. Probably that right there. These sword fights are so stupid, easy, and repetitive. I wonder how long this game is. I can't imagine playing significantly more of this game than like an hour or two of this, right? Like, who would have any interest in that? Cryo's made a lot of bad games in his time. This one published at least a lot of bad games in his time. This one is really high up there, though. Most of their games, I think, are actually like point-and-click adventure games, not games with any sort of action elements. So maybe that has something to do with it. Turn around, you idiot! I'm behind you. But they had made, like, at the very least, like, platformers before. They made a game on PC called Dreams, and they made a really, really, really awful PS1 version of it. Again, all this stuff only in Europe. If you're American, you've probably literally never heard of this company because they never, to my knowledge, released any of their products outside of Europe. And yeah, it's and everything they did release is not like something you are gonna miss. And so yeah, I mean, I initially didn't include this. You know, like I said, I initially had not included EverGrace or this. These are not games that I missed or forgot to add. I just had initially declined to include them. And my reasoning, is this where we need to go? Or is this where we came from? Well, let's find out. My reasoning was that the combat here was just QuickTime events, but I mean, look, I'm clearly hacking and slashing. I'm not hacking and slashing in a way that's notably enjoyable or deep, but I am in fact doing it. So, on second thought, I decided that no, this counts. I am using a sword to hack and slash. This clearly fits within the description of the series that I... Was that did you see like a black hole appear there out of nowhere? Yeah. Like, what is going on? Is that meant to be like smoke? It's ridiculous. You also note this game has occasional bouts of slowdown as the camera changes, which is also ridiculous for how utterly awful it looks. And like, I was gonna, you know, I could use the emulator to fix it, if I really wanted, but that just seems silly. Hey look, that one, he actually fell down. Look at that. Yeah, like when I turn the camera, we're now going at, we dropped down to below 30 frames per second there for a second. And then it just jumped back up to 50. But yeah, when I turn the camera, the frame rate occasionally just decides to collapse. I doubt that's an emulator issue. So I'm pretty sure that's something that would have happened in the original code. And there's no way in hell this game should not be running at the solid 50 frames per second that is the PAL standard. I mean, really, it should be running at higher than that, but it's not their fault that the PAL standard is atrocious. Who's trying to kill me now? I hear someone. There's a guard over here. Let's go beat him up. Like, those lighting glitches, that could be an emulator issue. These aren't even hard patterns half the time. This is... I don't know how much more of this I can take. I doubt it's especially interesting to watch either, mind you. I was gonna, you know, try to beat this level, but I don't even have any real sense of what my objective is or how I'd actually go about doing that, so... And there are so many guards here. And they each provide literally no greater threat than the other. Like, some of them I have to do 3, of these QuickTime events instead of 2, but considering how easy the QuickTime events are, that doesn't really change anything. It just makes it takes very slightly longer. It seems I've been injured, probably because I was shot. I don't even, like, I'm going in circles because I don't even know where to go. Oh. Guy might choose to shoot me. I should fire my gun before we stop playing so you guys can see that. You noticed how I've, like, stabbed this dude, like a dozen times? Like, surely he should be dead here. Like, you not get back up in 30 seconds dead. But, you know. Here. Which button is it? There we go. Nope, it's not the button you actually use to fire, unfortunately. Is it this one? Is it this one? There we go. I got him. Again, you'd think he's now dead and is not coming back. But no, he will he will still get up. Oh. This is so compelling. Like, there is no way to in my knowledge, from what I've played, to permanently take out guards. Which, you know, ow. I've been shot. Is this where we need to go? Yes. No, that's where we came in from. Fuck. And that would take us back again, right? I don't have the key for that. So maybe that's what I'm looking for, is a key? But I have a better plan, and that plan's going to be to stop playing this game, because it is trash. Hello. I see that you're a guard who is attempting to kill me. You failed. Like, again, no... I've got a whistle. I've got that. These buttons do nothing. That takes that out. And that's it. I've pressed every button. No button that I can tell on this controller. Like, you know, in that Batman game, we could handcuff the enemies to stop them from getting back up. That might have been a good decision here, but we don't have that as an option. That said, we do have a controllable camera. So, major props for the controllable camera portion of the game. Every other component of the game is truly god-awful. But, the controllable camera part is, notable and, is joyful. I'm so happy. It's a ladder. Can we climb that? No. Yes. I was gonna say, we're Zorro. Surely we can climb a ladder. Okay, Zorro, you can stand up now. You don't need to, Why are we up here? What have we come here to do? Well, that's Zorro. It's trash. It is absolute trash. Which means that we need to rank it. And determine if it is, in fact, trashy enough to out-trash the other trash we played today. Currently, hold on. Okay. Currently, we have Batman Vengeance at position 15, Hidden Invasion at number 20. This is nowhere near as good as EverGrace. So, EverGrace is clearly the winner of today's titles. We're going to start at Batman Vengeance. Let me scroll the screen down here. Okay, so Batman Vengeance. Shitty combat, shitty platforming, unclear objectives. Shadow of Zorro. No platforming. Even worse combat, still unclear objectives. So, worse. EOE. Again, bad combat, bad platforming, poor objectives. Same arguments, worse than EOE. Blade 2. Same exact arguments, worse than Blade 2. Go Die. This game is something, this is a special kind of awful in both its combat and platforming that makes it, Is this worse than Go Die? I think it's worse than Go Die. I mean, Go Die at least, again, has a reasonable facsimile of combat. I'm not just pressing the same buttons repeatedly. And none of these games have stealth systems that just do not work in any way whatsoever at the most basic pure level. So, I think it's worse than Go Die. Oni. Oni has some of the absolute worst combat and platforming of any game I've ever played. But again, Zorro cannot even jump, despite him being Zorro. And he cannot really slice things up despite being Zorro. So I think this is even worse than Oni. Like, if I paid more than $5 for this, I would be furious. And that's in 2024 money. If I paid $5 for this in 2001, I would be furious. I would expect to pay 50 cents for this. Sorry, it would have been in the UK. I would have expected to pay 50 pence for this. Did they have euros then, or was it? I don't remember. Anyway, that's what I would have expected to pay. I don't. Does euro have a what? What do you do when something costs less than €1? I don't know how to do that. Anyways, this is worse than Oni. Hidden Invasion. Okay. This game, for all its flaws, did not make me physically ill. I could control the camera of my own free will. So I feel like that has to make it better than Hidden Invasion, right? Like, Hidden Invasion physically made me sick. It was so bad. And yeah, like, I kind of feel bad about Hidden Invasion because everything else about it is, none of it's great, but none of it's terrible. But that camera is so truly awful that it makes the whole game physically unplayable. And so for that, I think it has to remain as our bottom entry, and Shadow of Zorro will take its spot as number 20. There we go. Okay. One more game today I think we have time for. So let us pull back up the list. That is our forgotten, missed, and undecided games from 2000 and 2001 played. Let's delete that. And move back to 2002 to our first GameCube game of the day, Darkened Sky.